I just finished watching Super Eyepatch as well. What the internet did to Garfield, like literally 10 seconds ago. I was building the Libra 9800, like was it? And wow, wow. Like I've read Garfield my whole life basically. Not my whole life, but you know, I'm 17, so like past 4 years I've read in the comics. I thought it hasn't been good since, but my grandma, she had a bunch of older comic books in her house because my dad, and his brother, my uncle, used to read it a lot when they were younger. So just collections and those Garfield collections. I used to enjoy reading them, and I find those comics are a lot funnier, more funny, whatever, than ones today. But just seeing, just seeing this piece, I'm like, wow, wow. I feel like satisfied and complete. Like I know I have stuff to do, like physics, work. Like I could die here right now after watching the video. Just it's like it summed up life in one video. I've only felt this way a couple times in my life. Like after beating Terraria, after watching Inside of Mind's Poppy series. Um, Maybe after watching The Hunter, etc. I don't know. Probably not that, but yeah, just having a lot to think about. The video did all the thinking for you. You just reflect. That's what life is. You know, the forgiveness of John. There's still hope, even when you have "I'm sorry, John." He's trapped. I mean, we're all trapped in this world. I mean, there are entities who you could blame whoever you want: billionaires, CEOs, your parents, your spouse, your in-law, your child. Maybe they're the ones who are your own Garfield, controlling your whole life and being the ones to dictate everything you say. And you're just depressed and feeling like you have no identity. You're like you're nothing, and they're over there being everything. They are your whole reality, kind of. They're just so much more. They're everything that you aren't, and you could kind of feel like you created that. Like you could create your child and have them be so much better than you. Or like in my own times, like I've spent years doing a certain skill. I've seen others surpass me, and it's like I've helped you along the way, and I'm down here, and I've seen you do great things, and I'm here, and like I just feel like a shadow of you forever. John is a shadow of Garfield forever, and maybe a lot of people are too. But forgiveness of John, we can still conquer that together. It's cringy, but like there is, there always is. There's always hope. Writing fiction, no one's ever gonna want to read your book if it just ends on a bad note. People die. It's not a good book, right? Even why? Because if the book ends everyone dying, then that's just reminding us what real life is. Real life ends with everyone dying. And reading books are supposed to, fiction movies, are supposed to end with people good. There's good stuff happening at the end to people. You know, right? Your life could be an I'm sorry, John, your whole life, but one day you'll stand on his head and question will be hope, right? And there's hope after, Return of the Jedi and Disney, right? Like, there's hope that, Super Eyepatch will say, take that hope where you can get it. Take that new hope where you can get it. Disney said, okay, new hope for a while. Gonna bring back resistance, whatever, new order, whatever. Yeah, that's it. It's life. And, I'm gonna keep on living life the same. But maybe with a little bit more different attitude, tiny bit, that I can forgive myself for bad stuff I've done, bad stuff other people have done. When in a lonely, depressed state, we can charge through. Super Eyepatches will what the internet did to Garfield. Wow, what an extraordinary video. What an extraordinary video. Extraordinary video. An extraordinary video. I know I get these different phases of, I want to sit by and let the world carry me along the way. In other states where I want to be the one to push the world, to push it around in its circle. So I'm like half good at everything. I was constantly in a state of always wanting to push the world. All my skills would be, high, but they're not. They're always subpar, every skill I have. And maybe one day I'll forgive myself. Reality, Garfield will forgive me, or I'll forgive Garfield. Yeah, I'll forgive Garfield. I'll forgive this whole world. I'll conquer it, and I'll be the best that I truly can be, because I know I've wasted potential. Potential, it's not being used to its full extent. You'll have that unused, that wasted potential, and one day, forgive the world, but most importantly ourselves. Stand on top of the one. Stand on top. Stick our sword through its ugly, nasty head, and finally give ourselves that much deserved hope. Take that hope where we can get it. Yeah. So listen. No matter what, there's hope. There's always going to be a new hope. Even if it gets gets, crushed. If Garfield keeps on getting shot in the head, gets back up. Even if you think you're getting tortured and you still have to live through it, there's always hope. Man, what books don't do is they don't tell you the true end, right? You don't know. It starts in the middle of a character's life. You don't know all 70 years. Because there's not going to be a movie that's 70 years long. The only movie that's 70 years long is yours. And, 70 years from the average spent in a lifetime. And honestly, the longest movie you'll ever watch, and perhaps the best movie you'll ever watch, is your own. Peace out, y'all.